Yeah, let me do it.
Pedigree, 1, 2, 3, brought to you live by the champ. A last ride straight to hell, a tombstone, a choke slam. Here to give it to you raw. This is Wrestling with Savage. SmackDown, hold the title. This is Wrestling with Savage. What?
Wrestling with Savage begins now.
That's right, Wrestling with Savage begins now. We're going to start off with AEW tonight. Dynamite, huge night. We had a lot on the line tonight. We were going to find out who's going to take on the New Japan competitor to become the interim AEW World Heavyweight Championship. We also got some good news that CM Punk is okay. The surgery went well. The doctors are happy with the surgery, the procedure. The news is good. CM Punk is on his way back. A lot else happened tonight. But before we get into any of that, we're going to get into this right now. Jay and Dave, what's up? How the fuck are you guys doing tonight? Jay, Dave?
Yeah, not too
Good.
bad, not too bad.
I want to see some energy
you?
tonight, man. I want you guys to fucking get excited about professional wrestling because it's actually a really fun time to be a wrestling fan. Even though we got to deal with the content. Imagine now all we had was Monday Night Raw. Just imagine. Let's say we started doing this, but it was just Monday Night Raw. This show would suck. This show would fucking suck. It wouldn't be a good show because wrestling would suck. But thank God we have AEW, All Elite Wrestling, giving me a fun time tonight. I got to see a lot of my favorites wrestle tonight. We got to change the top 10 active wrestler list. Jay, what's up, man? Did we even hear from you? You good? You ready to fucking... Did you have a good time tonight? Did you enjoy Dynamite?
You're talking about watching wrestling. I don't know. You gotta get into it.
We gotta get into it. Match started off.
I had a good time.
Casino Battle Royale kicks off Dynamite. The winner's gonna face Moxley later in the night to determine the interim contender for the Forbidden Door. Darby Allin makes his way to the ring. Inside we have Tony Nese, Lance Archer. Eddie Kingston makes his way to the ring. I believe Daniel Garcia was in there too, I think. I don't really remember because there were so many people coming in at a time. It was crazy. Immediately kicked off with Daniel Garcia and Eddie Kingston. Apparently this is going to be the first group of 5 groups that will enter at intervals, and then the last person is going to just come in by himself too, which I thought was cool. You must go over the top rope, and both feet must touch to be eliminated, just like a traditional Royal Rumble. The only difference is there's going to be 5 coming in at a time, which I don't know. What did you guys think about that whole setup, Dave? Did you think that was weird that they were doing 5 at a time?
No, that's the way they always been doing it with the Casino Royale and stuff. And
Yeah, but do you like that more
Joker.
than the Royal Rumble approach to it?
No, I prefer the traditional way, you know. Every guy comes out every 5 minutes or whatever.
And Jay, how about you? What do you prefer?
Let's be honest. Let's cut the shit. We don't want to see a Casino Royale. We don't want to see a Royal Rumble. There's not really a demand for it, but I like the concept of the 5-man coming in groups. I think it's pretty cool.
All right, yeah, it was definitely different. It adds a lot of action to the ring, but the ring gets filled up real quick, and it's hard to like focus on what the fuck's going on because there's like so many people in there so fast. Like I said, it immediately started off with Daniel Garcia, Eddie Kingston going at it. They were beating the shit out of each other. You had a crazy chokeslam from Lance Archer to Tony Nese. Darby now uses his skateboard to no success, and now 2 more shots to Lance. Sends him outside. Darby then with a diving front flip that looked okay. Now Eddie and Darby are in the ring. They square off. Both men were slapping, but Eddie got the best of the exchange and is now choking Darby Allin next to the person that's coming into the ring right away. Ricky Starks is coming in. Darby sends Tony flying, but now Tony, I'm calling him Tony again, Ricky Starks with a big spear on Darby. I don't know why I keep calling him Tony. Maybe he's going to play Tony Stark one day. Maybe. He does have like a lot of like rock charisma. Maybe he'll be Hollywood in like 20 years. If he doesn't break his freaking neck on one of these crazy bumps that he always does. Now we have Jake Hager coming down, followed by Rey Fenix. Now Swerve Strickland, which by the way, Swerve tonight was a real asshole in this match. Just making friends, betraying the friends he makes in the match. What'd you guys think of his work tonight? Did you even notice his heel work, or did you even not care?
It was a mix, no? Like he was kind of like helping Darby, then he
eliminated him.
It's not.
But it is a battle royale, so
it is a battle royale. Yeah,
for themselves.
Absolutely. Then we see Rey Fenix coming in with a nice 6 spinning kick to Darby. Now Keith Lee was coming on down as this battle royal. It was honestly getting out of hand. Keith and Swerve were working together well. They were trying really hard to destroy Tony Nese. There was action all over the ring. Mostly a lot of stale spots at this point. I'm sure you noticed, like usual Royal Rumbles, just guys sitting in corners, just trying to eliminate. It's just bullshit fucking spots. Nothing crazy. Then we have some more action coming down. Obviously, we got a countdown. More people coming out. We get the next 5 people. While this is happening, Keith Lee eliminates Lance Archer. Now John Silver was in. He started the German suplex party. Now you had they changed this guy's name 3 times. It was Take Shida. First it was Take Shida, Takashida, and now it's Takashida. I don't know what the fuck's going on anymore. I can't keep up with this guy's name. Now Platinum Max Caster rips it as usual. Then we have Austin Gunn, Caster Gunn. We go to commercial. Back we see Powerhouse Hobbs, Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish, Dante Martin, Darby with a big flip off the top rope to meet the Red Dragons, and now Yuta Wheeler coming straight off the plane from his tournament. He goes crazy in this fucking match. Has a big fucking match. Bottom line is we get down to like the final fucking 4. And before I get into that, I want to ask you guys, were you disappointed with the entrance? Because I was. I was expecting to see, I thought this whole battle royale was lacking star power. To be honest with you. I'll get into the end of the match after I take Jay's take and Dave's take. But I give this match a 3.5. I thought it was lacking star power. I was asking myself, where's Hangman? Where's Wardlow? Where's MJF? Where's Bryan Danielson? Where's Penta? What is going on here? Like, why are we wasting spots on these fucking scrubs compared to the top talent in the ring? I was happy to see Kyle O'Reilly, but why wasn't, Adam Cole in there? Why wasn't Miro in there? Why wasn't a lot of people in there? Were you disappointed, Jay, by the general feel of the match and the competitors that they had?
If I start from the beginning, like I said, there's not really a demand for these type of matches. Let's face it. I don't like the concept that Moxley is already the person you have to face. I feel like it should be a 2-way street, that he should have a match with someone to lead to that, but I guess records stand and he has a, 7 or 9? I'm not, you guys know the win streak? Is it 7 or 9? I don't know.
Who's win streak?
7 or 9 win streak.
Who's win streak?
Moxley.
Moxley? No, Moxley's on a nasty winning streak. The only loss he has is that arena match.
Yeah, in the weekend.
My whole take on it is I don't like how the groups were set up. You said lacklusting stars. It was, but they were just wrestlers that shouldn't even be there in the first place. Like,
yeah, exactly.
The 2 Guns, Max Cash.
Yeah, the 2 Billy Gunn kids. That's 2 wasted spots. Give me Hangman.
I don't even want to see Keith Lee in there. No offense, but I don't want to see him in there.
Can I just interrupt you? You know what we did with the Hangman and the other match, the match he had? You take those 2 guys, and then you have them in that Rumble. They eliminate each other, and then that sets up the match for later in the night. Now there's a reason for them to have that match, because they both eliminated each other. Like, add a story to it. I mean, don't you agree? Like, that could have been better?
I'm going to just say that, my whole take on it is I like the concept. I like how the 5 guys come out. It's a lot quicker instead of just going commercial all the time. Let the 5 guys
still went to commercial.
I felt it could be handled. It could be handled differently with wrestlers that do actually need to deserve it. My whole theory on this was they were going to give it to a ex-WWE guy. I wanted Bryan Danielson, to be honest. I feel he could carry this company until Punk comes back, and Punk versus Danielson will be a great freaking match and will sell pay-per-views. But It looks like they're going Moxley route. I'm not saying he's a bad champion. I just don't think he's the right champion at this moment where the company's heading moving forward. So there was some good spots, like you mentioned, all these spots you made. I like Ray Phoenix with the double cutter on the guns.
Yeah, that was
I thought that was a good spot right there. And let's not forget my man Andrade. I really wanted Andrade to win this match. I really thought he was.
He was my pick.
Momentum.
The moment I saw him, Jay, I said, I hope he wins.
I thought when he and Ray were just
100%.
face to face, I thought it was great. I thought when they encountered each other, every sequence was just great. Even the big slap when Andrade did on Phoenix, you could hear that the whole freaking arena. I'm not disappointed at the winner. Like I said, Kyle O'Reilly is the most underrated AEW guy they have on the roster, and they finally let him win. But I'm going to be honest. I'd rather see somebody else win it. I wouldn't mind even Darby taking it, but they gave it to Kyle. I can't really give it a high grade like you, but I'm going to go with a 2.
All right, 2, I'll give you okay. I like the finish, that's why I give it my grade. Dave, do you want me to finish my take on it, and then you give me yours, or you want to give me yours first?
Whatever, I don't care.
No, you got to pick, man. That's the way this shit rolls, man. You got to make a decision. Which one is it? You going left or right?
I'll go because you already went through your spiel. So
let's go. I'm gonna just close it out.
In all honesty, first of all, for starters, I mentioned it in our text messages earlier. Little by little, I've been becoming a Kyle O'Reilly fan. I never watched NXT like that, so I didn't know. I knew about him, but I didn't watch those matches, so I didn't know about him. I just heard of him. And now that he's been in AEW and I've been actually watching his matches and seeing how he is, I actually like him a lot. He reminds me almost like a Chris Benoit. He's small but tough and really good in the ring. He knows how to
switch into actually. That's a really
tonight they were comparing him to Danielson.
You were comparing Danielson?
That's what we were saying in commentary.
I didn't hear it. I didn't notice it. I know for me, in my mind, I kept thinking of Chris Benoit. Aside, if he was to do the headbutt, it would have been total package. Because he reminds me a lot of him. He's a small
but he's got the quality with the relentless attitude, the relentless approach, keeping people on the mat.
He fights stiff just like him. He's starting to grow on me. So
I've been liking him, man.
Well, like I said, I didn't follow it back then, so I didn't know about him. Now I'm knowing about him, so I see his worth. And to me, it was a nice surprise. I thought, like I was with Jay, I thought Darby was gonna win because the way he was wrestling in the match and how the stuff that he was doing, I almost felt like, oh, they're probably gonna give it to Darby. But when I saw O'Reilly come out, I was like, oh shit, that's even better. I'm happy with it. So the match was too all over the place. So, I personally don't like the Andrade right now. So when he came out, I actually wanted him to lose.
Okay.
When he was out, I was happy. I was like, yes, get that piece of shit out of here. I'm not convinced with him right now. Maybe I think so. He needs to go a different direction.
You haven't seen his work on NXT, right?
No, I know. I've watched him. I know who he is. It's not that I don't deny his ability. It's just right now the way he is in AEW, I don't like it. It doesn't seem as a championship material right now.
Well, the reason you don't like him is because they have him fucking losing.
They put him with clowns.
They have him losing matches, looking stupid. If he was just running solo right now, look at my man. And we're gonna talk about one of my favorite wrestlers. Pac later had a match. We're gonna talk about that match because that shit was on another level. But
to just finish it up, I'm like with Jay. It was too all over the place.
What are you grading it?
And I giving it about 2.5.
2.5. Damn. Like I said, I gave it 3.5 because I did like the finish. Darby was getting beat the fuck down in this match all over the place. Like Dave said, it did pass my mind for a second, like how bad they were beating him up. I was like, yeah, he might actually win. Maybe they are trying to push him. Then Andrade came out, and I was like, yeah, this shit is fucking over. This guy's definitely going to win, because he came out, had a good entrance.
He was a Joker.
He looks like he's in, really good shape. He's gotten bigger. He looks more intimidating now than he has in the past years. But, honestly, O'Reilly hit a disgusting forearm that just killed killed. Like, he hit Darby with a forearm that I saw Darby's soul leave his body. Did you see it? Did you see it, Jay?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't really think he did a lot in this match.
Who? Darby?
Kyle. I'll be honest.
He wasn't in the match as long as everybody else, you know. But anyway, he still had his spots, and he deserves the win from his work, though, right? I mean, the Red Dragon came out. They were trying to fucking do all this shit. We had a nasty backbreaker from Kyle O'Reilly. Like I said, the forearm was disgusting. Almost killed Darby Allin. But Darby's still alive. Now he's eliminating Bobby Fish. Darby going for a 3-shoulder splash in the corner. Him and Swerve had been working together. Now as Darby goes for the 3rd shoulder splash, Swerve just eliminates him. Just fucking tosses him right out of the ring. Fucks him. Then Andrade comes along, eliminates Swerve. Ray and Andrade were going at it in the middle of the ring. Andrade with a nasty chop to Ray. He comes back with a huge super kick that looked well. Hobbs now trying to throw Ray over, but Yuta Wheeler flips over Hobbs, eliminating him instead. Now we have 4 people left. Yuta, Andrade, Ray Phoenix, and there you have Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle comes right back with a clothesline on Andrade. Andrade then hits a low blow to Ray, and then another low blow to Ray as he's jumping off the top rope. Ray hit a nice spinning wheel heel kick. Andrade hit like that low blow in midair that looked real nasty. Good heel work. I thought he was really going to win from, the way he was working the match. But he eliminates Ray. Now O'Reilly and Andrade were beating down on Yuta. And Yuta ends up eliminating Andrade, which I didn't see that coming. He just it was a weak elimination. It wasn't a lot of build up to that moment. I didn't like that. But then, of course, O'Reilly looks fucking strong. Yuta on the apron, they were exchanging kicks, forearm shots. Kyle O'Reilly with a padded in vintage, start calling it vintage Kyle, dragging, screwing the ropes to Yuta, and then a huge forearm to just end the match. Eliminates him. Later tonight, we're going to get Kyle O'Reilly versus Moxley. Like I said, 3.5, because I was happy with the result. I'm a Kyle guy, so I was happy that he won at least. And not like some bullshit fucking, whatever. So, I was upset though. Like I said, no Wardlow, no MJF, no Jericho, no Hardys, no Jungle Boy, no Christian, no Bryan Danielson, no Hook. A lot of guys, that I could mention. They mentioned to us that there's going to be an interview later tonight with Wardlow. And then also we're going to have Thunder Rosa versus Marina Shafir still to come. We got a promo standing by. John Moxley's there. Telling us for 3 years I've been blazing the trail with AEW. It's funny how things work out. It's been a weird year. It has not been easy. I told you in January I was going to grab professional wrestling by the balls. The Forbidden Door belongs to me. On June 26th, it's going to be a moment 3 years in the making. This sport belongs to me. I love you, Mom. Okay. Are we grading that promo, Jay? No?
Not for me.
Dave, did you grade this promo? Anything? Did it make you feel anything?
That was pretty just straightforward. Let's talk about it because Kyle won, It was one of those.
Did you believe what he said?
I believe the Japan thing. He talked about Japan, yeah, because, I remember seeing him there in Japan.
And JJ doesn't believe, right?
The red belt. So.
This is full of shit.
Copy that.
Okay.
You don't like Max?
I thought they should have showcased on Rampage the New Japan People's Tournament to get into the qualifying match. They should do a better job of showcasing some of the guys that are going to be working Forbidden Door by putting them all in the tournament on Rampage, and the winner would face Moxley.
I kind of like the way they've been introducing them. They've been showing them little by little,
For sure, and we definitely got a great peek tonight. I'm just saying, I think that would be a nice touch, because Rampage could get some nice matches from people and use it as a platform to really introduce some people from New Japan over in a more serious spot, as opposed to these pop-ins. Just saying, that's me. Whatever. We go to commercial. Back from commercial, they tell us about Punk's surgery went very well. Then they say we have more good news. We have a brand new championship coming to AEW. since its formation. Hold on, you know what? I have a special screenshot for this that I'm gonna use. Yeah, where is it? Yeah. Here it comes. Yeah, I'm gonna do a promo. Yeah, I'm gonna clip this for later for YouTube. All right. AEW announces we have a brand new championship coming to AEW. Since its formation in 2019, it has shaken the world of professional wrestling. AEW is the best wrestling show in many countries that it's shown around the world in over 130 different countries. And did you know that in Great Britain, they're actually number one? They beat out WWE. And now they're bringing you a brand new championship called the All-Atlantic Championship, which will represent fans all around the world in over 130 different countries. Who will become the new All-Atlantic Championship? Contenders are going to be announced right now, which I'll tell you. You have Buddy Matthews versus Pac, which we're going to see next, and we're going to get into that. But before we get into that, let's get some picks. Jay, who do you think's going to win between Miro and Ethan Page? Come on, give it to me.
Miro.
Okay, yeah, that's for sure, right? All right, David, how about you? Who's going to win between Penta? This is actually a tough one. Penta and Malachi Black. That's tough.
Yeah, that one. Being that Buddy lost, I think Malachi lost.
Well, thanks for telling everybody that Buddy lost before we got into the match. But that's not the question I asked you. But it's all right. Let's just ruin the experience for people on here with wrestling with Savage who are maybe watching them. No, wait, what happened on Dynamite? Now I know. They know now. Yeah. Live.
I should have worded it differently.
Fucking live. This is Wrestling with Savage,
fact, so.
Dave, and Jay. And if you don't like it, you can kiss our ass. And that's the bottom line. Because Dave will tell you. He'll tell you. I don't have to. He'll tell you it's the bottom line. All right.
You asked the question, I answered.
All right. Like I said, we talked about it. Jay, how about you? Malachi or Penta? Malachi or Penta?
Malachi.
Go Malachi. I want Penta to win, but Malachi is going to win, and it's fucking sad. All right. And then someone from New Japan, which again, like I said, they don't really do much to showcase New Japan. I think they should be doing more if they're working together. And New Japan should have a show right now on TBS. Like, they should be going fucking hard to, like, really fuck Vince. Yeah. They have to do it. Vince has got the dementia we talked about. Now's the time, baby. Now's the time. They gotta.
No.
Forbidden Door has to make something happen. Who knows? I don't know. Anyway, we get the match. Pac versus Buddy Matthews. Buddy Matthews comes out with the House of Black, but then Buddy comes down the aisle by himself. The lights go out. We see Buddy in the ring. He's in the corner, squatting down, looking crazier and in better shape than ever. Looking in prime shape. Now, Pac is making his way to the ring. Alone, the bastard. Pac, let's go, Buddy. Let's go, Pac. Chance started out. Two men are opening the match. Textbook classic wrestling spots. Headlock takeovers, sweep pins, non-stop action over everywhere. Excellent long series in the beginning that was paused with a beautiful Hurricane Rana. Pac and Buddy now taunting in and out of the ring, showing off each other's brains and speed. Now we have a standoff as we go to picture-in-picture. Pac sends Buddy flying over the table on the outside. The ref taking his sweet time, counting to 10. Back in the ring, Pac going to the top, only to be stopped by Buddy. Now Buddy with a fireman's carry onto the second rope. Pac with elbows, and Buddy says, fuck it, goes for the move anyway. We get a jumping, like, fucking, he's got him in like the fireman's kind of position. Jumps off the rope, throws him off his body. Pac goes crashing into the top turnbuckle face first. Looked good. He ended up crashing outside of the ring. Buddy and Pac now on the apron, back from commercial. We get a nice spinning DDT from Pac, leaving Buddy caught up in the bottom rope. Pac with a godlike super kick. If you want to learn how to super kick, go watch that fucking super kick he did. It was perfect positioning where he wasn't going to fucking miss. He's going to nail this fucking guy, and he's going to make it look good on the camera shot. Perfection on the super kick on that one. Perfection. Wrestlers, go watch that if you want to know how to do a super kick like a fucking boss. And this guy is short. He's not even tall. They made that shit look good. Look at him. What a beastly fucking kick, man. It really was. We get an excellent rising knee from Buddy now, packed with the German suplex, a lariat that turned Matthews inside out. Buddy with a sunset flip carried over into an excellent power bomb. Beautiful series leading up to all this with great shots from both men. We get the Poison Rana from Pac. That was so fucking spectacular, just like JR said. Pac now going to the top after a big boot in the corner. Hits the Black Arrow. Gets the much-deserved win. Moving on to the second round of the All-Atlantic Championship Tournament. Now we have Death Triangle coming out to celebrate with Pac. House of Black meets Buddy at the entrance. I give this a 4.5 star because I think I saw one missed punch. Jay, what do you give it?
I'm going to give it a 4. I mean, I did see some things, as you mentioned, that's want to talk about that spot. Is it the Poison Rana? I call it reverse Hurricane Rana, right? Whatever they call it, Excalibur over exaggerates anyway. Anyway, I felt like Pac took a little bit too long delivering it. I felt like there was some hesitation there. I felt like he was just at the spot for way too many seconds. Even a split of a second matters. That's just my opinion about it. The super kick that he delivered, that Matthew sold, I thought that was great. You could see the spit all the way in the air. I thought it was awesome. I was into this match. It was very fast paced. The first 10 minutes had me going, and they were just going exchange for exchange. These guys could work. They're fast, but I believe Matthew's a lot faster in my eyes in this match.
That's a good point.
Overall, I kind of had a feeling that Pac was going to win. Let's face it, he's been buried in these kind of trio garbage matches. It's finally about time that he just steps into the single and just steps up into this tournament. So if he does win, I wouldn't be fine with it. I'd be fine with it. I think he does deserve it. But this match had it all. But I did call too many spots by Matthews. You could see it even in picture-to-picture. He was calling some spots down below. I felt like after 20-25 minutes, I felt like these guys just didn't even know what else to do, so they were calling spots. Yeah. So for me, it's a 4. But if it wasn't that, I would have given it a 5 for sure.
4 is a good rating. Dave, what are you seeing on this match?
It was a good match. They are pretty even. You know, you can see that they have the same kind of style. They're both fast, both agile. You guys pretty break it down already, so I'm not gonna get too long-winded. That Black Arrow was like perfect. It was like one of the best ones I've seen him do. So for that, I think that I'll give it a 4 just on that strength alone, because I was like amazed by it. I was like, wow, I haven't seen him hit it that perfect in a while. So that was a perfect finisher, and I enjoyed the match. So a 4 for me.
Next, we have a promo from Eddie Kingston. Comes out, says, Jake Hager, you cost me a chance to be the world champion. I promised myself I would be champ. Garcia 2.0, whatever your name is, whatever you're calling yourself. Jericho, you still watching this? I'm going to get you. Don't count me out yet. I'm going to get Jake. I want you on Rampage. After the NBA, after the NHL, I want you on Rampage. I'm going to fight you. He grabs the director and then says, now you can tell the guy in the truck that I'm done. Did you guys have any thoughts on this promo?
I thought he was drunk. I thought when he delivered, he was drunk. It made no sense to me. He was blurbing so many names all over the place, and I was just lost until he got to the main idea about Rampage match. But I didn't. This was really bad. I thought it was a bad. This was a promo. It was a bad delivery. That's for sure.
Dave, how about you? Did you care to mention anything?
It was probably one of his least good promos. I like Eddie Kingston a lot, but this promo was all over the place. He kept emphasizing he only had a minute, and it didn't do it for me. So if I wouldn't grade it if I had the choice. So no grade for me.
Yeah, it was a pretty fucking shitty promo from Eddie. Probably one of the worst ones he ever delivered. Came out of nowhere, wasn't really necessary, and honestly, it could have been a lot shorter. It should have been much shorter if he's gonna just be that irrelevant in a promo. After that, we get another pretty terrible promo from Trent Beretta. Comes out saying today is supposed to be National Best Friends Day. My best friends are not here. Last week, me and Rock had a match for the Ring of Honor tag team titles. Says Vice now deserves another match. Calls out the FTR. FTR comes down. Now Cash Wheeler on the mic says, it pains me to say this, but we are fighting champions. We want to come out every night, show all the people with no absolute doubt that we are the best tag team in the world. Hardwood says if it were up to me, you'd have another shot right now, man. Basically starts talking a lot of trash and starts mentioning the people in Japan. Says, you got to worry about your partners in Japan. You should be a man instead of Will Ospreay's bitch voice. And then, of course, Will Ospreay comes out on AEW. He's the leader of the United Empire. Fans are rejoicing now. You hear them. It's a good reaction. Now in the ring, we have a complete beatdown of FTR. Will Ospreay and friends. I don't know all the guys that were in the ring with him, to be honest, but I know Will Ospreay. They were just... Fans were chanting, holy shit. Will puts on an elbow pad and delivers a mean-looking shot to the back of Trent's head. I don't know what that move's called. I'm sure you guys do. And you can be more than happy to share.
The knife something? I thought I heard him say it.
Knife something? I didn't catch it.
Back knife, something like that. I forgot what it was. But I know he mentioned it when they said it.
What did you guys think of all this? Are you happy to see Will Ospreay here in AEW? Do you think this is a one-time thing just for this pay-per-view, or are we going to see him back here on a regular basis?
It's definitely going to be for this whole Forbidden Door only. I don't think he's going to be a reg. It was a nice surprise because it was unexpected.
Yeah.
Doing that.
JR really called him one of the top 3 wrestlers in the world.
Yeah, I know who he is.
That's a
I've
pretty...
seen a couple of things.
I know. My point is that's just a pretty heavy compliment on national television by someone who's considered to be one of the greatest wrestling savants of our time. So to say that on national television, I think there's going to be interest in saying, okay, if he's a top 3 guy, then why isn't he here? So I don't know. I heard he doesn't want to move.
I think it's the visa situation. He had trouble. That's how he lost the championship, because of the visa during the pandemic.
I've seen a couple of matches. The kid is good. He reminds me of a young Randy Orton, to be honest. Very smooth in the ring. Doesn't make.
Well, let's face it. He's former IDW champ. He's former junior champ. He's former Never Open champ. He's the winner of last year's New Japan Cup. I mean, the guy's got it all. I mean, if you don't know who he is, then you're sleeping on a rock. That's what
I definitely know who he is.
This guy could do it all.
Yeah, I know who he is.
This guy could do it all, and let's face it. Aussie Open, which is one of the United Kingdom members, but I don't know the other guy. Look at that finisher that they did. Tell me that wasn't great. That looked like a great finisher right there. These guys mean business. I love the facials by Will. I was hooked on it. I just think it's just bad promotion how they promoted this whole pay-per-view. They should have done this a lot earlier. I bet you they would have sold even more than what they're selling at a faster rate. Maybe add more seats to that, but that's just me.
Well, I don't think the buy-in for this pay-per-view is not going to be what it would normally be, because Punk's not going to be there. Punk is the reason why they get like an extra 200,000 buys. Like, that's what Punk brings to the table. When Punk's on a card, he's going to bring you minimum 200 to 500,000 additional buys on a pay-per-view.
They need a strong match. That's why I don't like, but we'll get into later, how that whole Casino Royale play out. But
it could have been done a hell of a lot better. I mean, it was okay, but it could have been done a hell of a lot better.
I feel for a pay-per-view like that, that's really first, you need someone at a high, rate. But that's just me. Well, I guess we'll get into that later.
Like I said, I feel like I defined it perfectly by saying lacking star power. That's how I felt about the Battle Royale if I had to sum it up.
But Will Spring I did like how he came out.
How much more hype would you have been if Will was in the Battle Royale?
I would have thought he won the whole thing, to be honest.
Yeah, maybe he should have. Maybe that should have been the match. And make him the AEW champion. And then him versus CM Punk, that's a money match. Like, Moxley versus Punk isn't a money match. We've seen it, I think, in the WWE. Like,
Yeah, it's not the same.
Yeah.
It's not
We've
the
seen
same.
it Dean Ambrose. We've seen it with the Shield in tag teams. You know, we've seen it in singles.
Listen, it's the damn same. I don't care if he comes out and cuts his crazy little promos. He's still fucking Dean Ambrose, man. Give a fuck what you
I
say.
do like holding.
Oh my
And if I make him sign something, I'm gonna tell him to write Dean Ambrose on that shit. Don't sign Mox. I don't give a fuck about Mox. I can name 10 guys better than Mox. I put him on my top 10 wrestlers though, but he's like number 8 or 9 or something. I don't know. He's not gonna be better than that. He's good. He's a good worker. I'll give him that. He puts on hell of a good match now, but I still see. Whatever. After this, we get an interview. We get an interview with Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish, Adam Cole, and then Regal comes out saying, "Are you sure you guys want to even fight Moxley tonight? It's going to really hurt me being on commentary because I have to call you getting your head cracked open." O'Reilly says he has all the momentum in the world. "I got wins over everyone. I came to AEW to do 2 things: fight the best and fight for the AEW World Championship." Adam Cole says, "I gotta go on commentary right now, but you got this." You guys have any feelings on this promo, Dave?
No, it's just pretty simple, straightforward. Like I said, I like Kyle though. You know, like I said, Kyle's been growing on me, so I like the energy he had. But aside from that, it was a pretty straightforward promo.
Nothing crazy, yeah.
I'm gonna rate it. I'm gonna say 4. The only reason I give it 4 because I felt Regal fucked up a little bit in the beginning because he didn't know really how to say his word. But let's face it, Kyle cut one hell of a promo right there. You could tell that was the emotion, intensity. I loved it. He's been stepping up every time they give him the ball. Yeah, 4 for me, but I think Regal fucked it up a little bit for me.
Yeah, but Regal was probably drunk.
Well, it's also...
No, fair.
He said something funny on commentary too. I forgot what he said.
No, Regal's the fucking man,
It's good to see his students that he used to, just watch over. He's having a freaking segment. How cool is that?
Well, that is fucking cool. But next we get Adam Cole joining commentary for the upcoming match featuring Cowboy Shit. Cowboy Shit back on TV. First time we've seen him since his loss to CM Punk at Double or Nothing. And we're going to get a match against David Finlay. Who? I don't know who. Some guy from New Japan. His name's David Finlay. I don't know. I don't know him. I know he's a 4th generation.
You know Fit Finlay?
I know Fit Finlay. I didn't know this was his son. He has a son?
Wow.
How am I supposed to know every fucking human being that wrestles in New Japan if I don't watch it?
Bro, he's been wrestling for years.
How the fuck do I know?
Yeah, that's why I'm a little surprised that you never.
I've never seen this guy before at all. You know why? Because he isn't at WrestleMania. He's not on Monday Night Raw. He's not on SmackDown. He hasn't been on Dynamite. He hasn't been on Rampage. I definitely haven't seen him in NXT 2.0. Wow. How much more wrestling can I fucking watch? I even watch NWA now, and I can't do a show on it. I just can't. But I should start recording the botches. I should. It's on another level that it shouldn't even be called botch. We need to come up with a new word.
You didn't watch Japan when Kenny and all them were there?
I watched a couple matches, but I wasn't watching it intensely, like the week in, week out programming on TV or anything like that.
I'm not gonna lie. I started like that, right? But then when I heard American names like Juice Robinson, I just watched because I was like, yeah, these guys are American. That's how I knew about this guy. So
I want to start watching New Japan. I think on my channel on cable, I think they're actually on TV on Thursday nights. I think they have a program here in America. it doesn't get good ratings, but it's their weekly show. Maybe I'll give it a chance. I don't know.
It's not the same. Ever since the Bucks and Kenny left, they kind of
it's probably trash now. I'm sure. Which is why they're doing
good
this.
at certain. I'm sure it's good to a certain extent, but you have to be a fan of it to enjoy it.
I know Okada's good. That other guy, I forgot his name. He was on the NXT Breakout Tournament, and now he's not in NXT anymore. Long time ago.
Kota Ibushi.
Yeah, I think it was that guy. There was a lot of good guys.
Former heavyweight champ.
Oh, you're talking about Penta, whatever his name is. Kenta.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I gotta look at it. If I see his picture, I'll know. The men lock up right away.
Tommy.
The fans are chanting cowboy shit. They shove each other in the middle of the ring. They lock up again. Page with a headlock. Complete takedown with a shoulder tackle. Now Finlay with a very high drop kick. Very high drop kick. I'll give him credit to that. He got up there. The men lock up against each other again. Hangman dodges the drop kick this time. He connects with a nice stiff boot. Page then hit 2 huge chops with a diving attack. Hangman then stops. He drinks a beer from the fan in the crowd, which, again, cowboy shit. The crowd starts going in. It's a good little shot. David looked to be in full control of the match at this point after he was coming back in. We go to picture-in-picture. When we come back, he's in control with the submission. David was working on the leg the whole time during the commercial, even body slamming Page onto the ropes, like on his leg. Now back in full picture, David is still working the legs. Now we come back again. It started off with another combination. Somehow Page gets out of that. We get a fall-away slam. Nice kick up. Nice clotheslines from Page. We got a nice clothesline on the top rope from Page. Flying crossbody to the outside on David with a nice backbreaker out of nowhere. We got a second rope crossbody turned into another fall-away slam, but no, that was countered into an inside cradle from David, which was a nice spot. We get a kick out from Hangman. This sent him to the corner. Hangman then set up a German suplex and a lariat to set up the buckshot, and then he picked up the win. 3-star. Wasn't that good of a match, but it still did its job, made Hangman look relevant. But I gave the promo that he had after like a 4, which I'll get into the promo after. But what did you guys think of the match? Dave, what did you think of this match?
Personally, like I said, I know who David Finlay is, and I had kind of a high expectation to this match. I was kind of disappointed. It was pretty slow in the beginning. It was really slow paced. It kind of built up a little way through the halfway, when they went to picture-in-picture and all that. They're still trying to sell the leg that Hangman has been nursing since CM Punk. So, but the end of the match, I didn't like it. I didn't like that David Finlay didn't even get a temper stunner, because that's what he does, a stunner. I don't like the way that it ended so promptly. I thought maybe he was going to kick out of the buckshot lariat, but I guess because, they're trying to push Page, I guess that's why he just went down on it. I give it about a 2.5. I expected a little more from it. So, I don't know. What you think, Jay?
Sounds fair.
David Finlay, too.
Yeah, man. There's so much I got in my head right now about this fucking guy that you guys talk about. Adam Hang Up Page. Jesus. Let me just start from the beginning. Adam Page comes out, gets all the cheers, cowboy shit. That's exactly what I saw. Shit, I'm not gonna lie to you. I fell asleep in this match. I know who David Finlay is. He's been wrestling for over 5-7 years right now, but this wasn't the match for him, and this wasn't the partner. And it's not even Adam Page's fault. All those movesets you just named is just right on the money, but I just thought it was just a bunch of sloppiness across the board. The crowd was not into it. If you guys realize it, nobody was into this match. I was not into this match. And I'm not being an Adam Paige hater, but I hope you guys can clearly see what I've been trying to show you before Punk won the title. This is not the guy you want to put the belt on. It's just not there. I'm not saying he's a bad worker. I'm not saying I hate the guy. But if you didn't see it tonight, I mean, come on. This guy was a champion. You should have been at least making Finley good. I don't think he made him look good at all tonight. And I think whatever movesets from clotheslines to lariats to you mentioned, it wasn't coming off smooth. I don't know if he was pissed off because he lost the belt and now this guy broke his foot and now he's not going to be, and he's like, shit, I still should have been the champ. I understand that. I would be pissed off too. But let's face it, I can't give this match a high-ass fucking rating. It's just not going to happen. It's a 1 star for me. And to be honest, I was happy when Adam Cole interrupted him and actually going to try to go for Okada. I would love to see that. I don't know if Paige and Okada fought before. I didn't really quite follow Hangman's career. Maybe Dave knows. But I didn't quite follow it in the Bullet Club era during the New Japan. So I would like to actually see Adam Cole, but I know he's hurt. So if they go this route, at least he's going to work with somebody that's actually going to make him look good. So, but overall, this is a 1. Let's face it. It's right there in front of our eyes. None of the crowd was into it at all. The only part we were into it when the music hit and we said cowboy shit all in unison. That's it.
So what are you rating the match? 1 star, right?
1 star. And
let's listen to this.
I don't know what it is, but
can you hear it?
Come on, let's face it. Finley didn't let him get over.
There's a lot
He didn't make him look good.
I want to say
There's
about
a
the
lot.
AEW World Championship.
You can hear this, yeah?
But tonight is not the night. Tonight, I wasn't in the little battle royal, and it doesn't look like I'm gonna get a title shot anytime soon.
That's all right there. Do you guys agree?
Since
Come
that's
on,
the
let's
case,
be honest.
I remember there's not only one
I want to hear what you guys think
World
about this.
Championship in professional wrestling.
All right, he says there's not only one championship in professional wrestling, which he goes on to then say he's going to try to compete for the New Japan fucking title. What do you guys think? Do you think he's going to win this title at Forbidden Door?
Oh, impossible.
No,
Come
against
on.
Okada? No, I don't think so.
Impossible?
I don't think it's gonna be
It
Okada.
makes... You're not going to be
No
Okada.
way, because
This
not
is
even
the
Kenny
guy.
beat Okada.
This is not the guy.
Not even Kenny beat Okada, bro. Not even Kenny.
So
Well, he did.
if
He
he
did.
did win, though, it would be shocking.
He beat
is what
him
you're
the
saying.
2 out of 3 fall. He beat him
So
the 2 out of 3 fall.
what you're saying is if
yeah,
he
but
won,
it was
it
out
would
of
be
3
shocking.
matches. Three
But
and
it took him-
one.
But he lost the 2, yeah. It took him a
Surprise!
while, though.
I don't
And he
like
never even-
answering
he-
questions
and he
on
never
Wrestling
even-
with
he-
Savage here live.
He never even hit the one-minute angel on him. So
All right,
I
that's who gives a fuck about Kenny not active Omega. What I want to know is if this guy won the match, Hangman, would you be genuinely shocked, Jay?
Oh, man, I can't believe I got to answer this, but listen.
You'd be shocked, yes or
I
no?
would
Why
be
can't?
shocked.
Why do we have to go
I
into
will
a
not
fucking
watch
whole
AEW
thing?
again.
Would you be
I will
shocked?
not watch AEW again if he wins. I will not watch
Come on,
AEW.
man, you're so full of shit.
No,
Yes, you fucking would.
Damn, man. This is hang up shit, man. Come on, man. Really? This was a 3-star match for you? This match.
Yeah, I give it a 3-star match. I like the finish, and I thought he was giving some stiff shots. He had really good-looking clotheslines. They put on a good match. It wasn't like a great match. It wasn't like super memorable, and it didn't have a good build-up. Like I said, if they would have did a build-up to this from the Battle Royale, like maybe they both like double eliminated each other,
I don't think it's that.
it would have been better.
I think for a veteran, listen, from my experience, I think as a veteran like Paige is, you need to make the other guy look good, especially when he's coming to the States. Now, and I'm not saying this is his first rodeo, but when you coming here, national TV, you got to be making him look good. I personally feel, what I saw tonight, and I rewind it because I fell asleep because this match was boring to me. But when I rewind it, I saw it, and I'm telling you, man, that's not. He didn't put him over.
All right. It's shitting on Hangman is over. It's over.
Can listen?
Come on.
Listen,
how much more time are you gonna waste on this? We know you hate Hangman. You're gonna stop watching AEW if he wins.
Just telling you.
I get it. See, I'm telling you, I get it though.
You're a big Adam Page.
Go ahead. What else do you want to say? Go ahead. You want another 5 minutes on Hangman? Go for it. It's
all
yours.
I'm saying is he's a veteran. His job is supposed to.
And now I'm gonna go to sleep. Wake me up when he's fucking done.
Finlay had some great submission moves. They didn't make it look good. He didn't put him over. That's all I'm saying. And he was a champion. So you can see this is why he can't get the belt and why he's cutting his promo. I don't know, man. That's all I gotta say. That's how I felt when I saw the match. I laid down and I fell asleep like you. It was shit. It was cowboy shit.
You're fucking trolling. On another level tonight. This guy really hates Hangman Adam Page with a fucking passion. Jay, you hate him. I think you need to seek professional guidance on your anger and hatred towards Hangman Adam Page. The man's done nothing to you. The man's done nothing to you except put on 5-star matches all year long. That's what he's done. But, whatever. Adam Cole was shitting on fucking Adam Page just like Jay is, calling him a loser and all this other shit. Hangman saying, I want Okada. Cole gets up, says, you don't think like a champion. Newsflash, you lost. You're not a champion anymore. I'm the new franchise player here in AEW. It's all about Adam Cole, baby. And Hangman doesn't even say anything. He just sits there and takes it. So maybe Jay's right. Maybe he is a piece of shit. I don't fucking know. Whatever, man. Earlier today, Thunder was speaking with Tony Schiavone. Tony looking unhealthier than ever. Thunder issues a challenge to any woman. I'm always ready to go. Marina Schiffer then steps up. Thunder says, do you have a problem? Marina says, I would like to be your problem, and I want to know if you can solve me. On a scale of 0 to 1, what are you guys grading this?
Oh man, this was a shit show.
This was a fucking complete shit show. Terrible fucking promo. I'm not even gonna get into the match yet because other things happened. Obviously, we'll get into the shit show when we get up to it, which is soon. Now we get an interview with
champ, right? Thunder Rosa's the champ. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, she's the champ.
That's what I saw. Wow.
That's what you saw. Yeah. Now we get an interview with Wardlow and Tony Schiavone. Tony Schiavone on big time duty tonight. Wardlow opted. Here's the explanation for why Wardlow is not in the Battle Royale. Wardlow apparently opted to not be in the Battle Royale. He has something on his mind. Fans start chanting Wardlow. We get a cheap pop from Kansas City. Say it ain't so, Wardlow. Even Wardlow going for the cheap pops as he welcomes them all to Wardlow's world. Reminds them that they're all in Kansas City like these dumb fucks don't already know. Reason I asked to not be in it is because CM Punk is the champ, and if I'm not beating him, I don't want it. He tells Punk to heal up quick. I'll see you when you get back. There is a title that I do want, though. I want the TNT title. It's time for a change around here. Scorpio Sky then comes out. He's heading to the ring, taking this show. Seriously, he's bringing the title down. He's taking off his shirt. He's about to start something with Wardlow. Of course, Lambert, Ethan Page come out. They slow him down. They're yelling. Wardlow says, I'll wait till you're 110%. Then Smart Mark had a promo telling Wardlow, you can't rip up legal documents in the ring, you stupid idiot. You got two options. Court action lawsuit, or you can wrestle 20 of the security people live next week in a elimination match. I don't know. I thought that was terrible. The whole promo to me was like a 1. Like, it wasn't even good at all. Like, I give it a 1 because there was a star in the ring in Wardlow. But I'm happy they're going with the whole Ethan storyline. But I know how it's going to play out. I'm already calling it. Wardlow's going to lose the first match because Lambert and Page are going to do some shenanigans and screw him. He'll win the title, though, I think, eventually, but not on the first time. What do you think, Jay?
You're muted.
That game, Jay.
I'm muting myself because I'm very upset, and I always have to hear this shit that he's the best fucking booker. You know, fuck Tony Khan and fuck all this shit. That's what's going on. I mean, what the fuck? Wardlow with Tony Schiavone? Listen, it's a better upgrade than when they had him last week with fucking the circus clown with fake ass security guards and Mark Sterling, which were going backwards after we went forwards. And now it seems we're cutting a promo or segment, whatever you want to call it, with Tony Schiavone, talking about that he wants the TNT belt. I think you guys mentioned it. This is the route that he needed to go, at least. And I think this could buy at least 3-4 months of killing time for him to get the belt. So I like the direction. Finally, there's some freaking direction with this fucking guy. But come on. Fucking next week, 20 guards versus Wardlow. We're going back to the clown shit after this whole fucking segment was done. We go back to Sterling. No, I'm not gonna sue you unless you fight 20 guards in an elimination next week. The big match and whatever they want to call it, Road Rage, whatever you want to call that shit show or whatever. But come on, really? We're going back to the clown shit in order to get to the good shit? Why can't we just go forward to the good shit? And I feel like every time Tony Khan just goes back to this clown shit. I mean, look at Hook, for God's sakes. Friday, he's going to come out with Danhausen again. Isn't that shit over? If this doesn't prove bad booking, I don't know what. But I don't need to see Wardlow next week fighting 20 security guards. That's going to be
bad booking, but it's still better than fucking Raw.
See that. I'd rather not see him. I'd rather give him the week off. Give him the fucking week off. Or let him fight fucking Bobby Fish or Kyle O'Reilly or somebody that has fucking talent. You know what I mean? Let's be real.
Dave?
But I can't read. I can't read this. I can't.
Jay's got a lot to say today. He's got a heavy heart tonight. Yeah, Dave, how about you? What'd you think?
I personally thought the promo was okay. I didn't think it was terrible. The idea with the Sterling thing, I think they're just trying to like finish that story. So they like seriously, like they went from we're going to court to hey, now you got a choice to wrestle 20 guards. So it's obvious they're gonna kill that story so you can go on to fighting for the TNT championship. So I think it's gonna be a quick, like he's gonna just go through these guys easy and then boom. To get Mark Sterling.
Yeah, we'll probably get 30 power bombs.
I'm not taking it as a big deal. I think it's probably gonna be more fun than you probably think. Probably gonna see a bunch of guys get power bombed. So I don't see a big. I'm not taking it as a big deal. I think it's a good idea just to get it over with. Kill that story because the story is there.
The main reason I give it a 1-star, Dave, is because the motherfucker should have been in the Battle Royale. Like, there could have been so much better storytelling tonight. There could have been so much better storytelling
he gave kind of a reason, though.
Fuck that, at least shit.
It wasn't left.
Actually, I agree with Jay for once. Like, there was bad booking as far as the Battle Royale is concerned. Because there could have been so many different storylines that they could have had happen from this one event. All these people fighting for the chance to be champion.
Why we can't have Wardlow in the Battle Royale? And he could lose, but at least we have a star.
You know how much more dramatic it would have been? Do you know how many people would have fucking tuned in if they would have advertised, hey, Battle Royale with fucking, MJF, Wardlow, fucking Hangman Adam Page, Kyle O'Reilly, Adam Cole, Samoa Joe, Jay Lethal, Okada. Throw in some fucking crazy fucking names. They would have fucking did 3-4 million maybe. No, I don't want to fucking break records. My daddy makes money and I'm the man. Fucking piece of shit, stupid fuck. You don't deserve to fucking have AEW. You're lucky Ida wasn't born a fucking millionaire or billionaire's fucking son. Because if I was, Vince McMahon would have already fucking had a heart attack because I would have put him out of fucking business.
I just want to say one thing too. I'm getting sick and tired of that fucking backstage camera shit of him coming out of nowhere. Like, he's just walking into the arena. Like, come on, man. FTR did that shit for like a month or so, and that shit got played out. So let's just stop playing this shit.
I was very kind on the grading of the fucking Battle Royale, but it was honestly, it could have been so much fucking better. Whatever.
Well, Tony Schiavone's better.
So, it was a last minute thing, too. So. It wasn't planned like that. They weren't planning to do that.
Are you part of Tony Khan's fan club?
No, using common sense.
Common sense? Common sense is you put stars.
Last moment.
Common sense is you put stars in a fucking championship contenders match. This isn't just like, oh, it's a battle royale and the winner gets a fucking
big stars into a battle royale so they can lose and look weak.
No, but they don't have to lose and look weak. They can get screwed and then set up storylines. They get screwed and they set up storylines. What the fuck don't you understand? You too, Jay. I'm blaming you. You've ruined Dave now.
Ruined me?
Yeah.
Why? Because I use my brain and use common sense. Say, yo, CM Punk got injured, so they
he's a Tony Khan guy now, Jay. You've talked because you guys are polar opposites. That's why. Because
we've seen this shit.
I have nothing wrong with Tony Khan. I'm cool with Tony Khan.
Exactly. You should be pissed off at Tony Khan right now, but instead you're cool with him. Me and Jay hate him. For once, I agree with you. Dave, for once, I agree with this guy.
I don't give him no Booker of the Year. I never gave Tony Khan no Booker of the Year.
Yeah, this guy.
No,
this guy right here. Man. This guy. Agree with him for once. I agree with you, Jay. Tony Khan was a shit booker on the Battle Royale. But after this, we get a fucking promo from the Young Bucks. They come out saying, we beat tag team champs clean. We beat the Lucha Bros. Young Bucks are back and we want the tag team titles. Hardys crashed the promo. We can beat you, you know. We already did beat you clean, Bucks. We deserve a shot, not you. Then, of course, we get Christian, Jungle Express come in and they say neither of you deserve a title shot. But I'm going to throw a challenge down to both teams. Next week, we're going to do what me and you did and we became famous. Next week for the World Tag Team titles, Hardy Boys versus Young Bucks versus Jurassic Express in a ladder match. Jungle Boy, this was the best part of the promo where Jungle Boy was like, what? 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 Why? But why? Why are you booking matches like this for us? Christian, what are you doing? Are you guys excited about this triple threat match? It's another chance to see Jeff Hardy get killed live on TV.
I'm not. I don't like it because it feels recycled.
Lucha.
Whatever you were doing there. Anyway,
Lucha.
I wasn't too crazy about it. I did find it funny, the whole Jungle Boy thing. I think he reacted when he was like, oh, you know, he lost that, but it wasn't for the championship. You know, we don't lose when it comes to the belt. And that's when he reacted like, what the fuck? Like, what are you trying to say? You know, like, so that was pretty funny. But the moment he said, oh, let's do what we did before, I was like, really? It's like, why did you have to say that? Like, it kind of takes away from it. So I didn't like that they're using it and trying to bring back nostalgia, trying to bring it back like that. I didn't like that. I'd rather it had been more different, maybe more uniquely done. I don't know. That's just my opinion. For me,
Jay?
I wasn't too crazy.
How about you, Jay?
Oh man, I was loving it because somebody's gonna pass the fuck out next week. One of the Hardy Boys. My money's on Jeff. I give it the first 3 minutes of the match. He's just gonna run out of gas. And I can't wait to see this shit show of a fucking match. We all seen what we did with the Young Bucks and the Hardys on that fucking horrible of a match.
Are the Young Bucks going to be your new AEW Tag Team Champions next week, Jay?
Hold on, man. We all seen him sit in the ring for 10 minutes and absolutely do shit and fucking pay-per-view, live fucking TV.
It's going to be hilarious. And
I can't fucking wait to see this shit. But this is also, I guess we're going to see for free TV, Christian Cage turn heel. I think this is a little heel segment I've been calling it. They should have done in the pay-per-view, but I think it's going to happen here.
Yeah, probably because it was a dickhead move of him. Like I said, like Jungle Boy was like, what?
I see the Bucks winning, to be honest. I see the Bucks winning.
I see the Bucks winning too. Yeah, I was going to call that actually. Yep.
So Bucks and then the heel turn. Bucks heel turn. Boom.
We'll see about the heel turn. That would be a nice touch to the whole thing, especially if he joins the Young Bucks. He joins the Undisputed Elite. Maybe. We'll see. After this, by the way, are you grading that promo or segment?
No, I'm not grading it.
Yeah, me neither.
Find it funny.
After that, we get a match. All Elite Women's World Championship is on the line. We get Marina Shafir versus Thunder Rosa. Both women start off with some honest mat wrestling. Marina clearly doing things her way. She has her own unique style, if that's what you want to call it. Thunder with some huge chops to settle Marina down. Now some forearms. Marina with some strange looking body thrusts to Thunder. Now Marina with some uppercuts to the midsection and a real bad looking snap suplex, taking us into commercial. Back from commercial, we see Thunder dropping some big knees to Marina. Now a running drop kick to the spine of Marina that looked very stiff. Another running drop kick to the midsection. Both those looking real stiff. Nice suplex by Thunder. Nice body shots by Thunder and a death volley driver with a kick out from Marina. Now Rosa continues with the kicks to the midsection. Thunder reverses Marina's attempt at a move into a roll-up. We get the 1-2-3 to retain the Women's World Championship. And Marina now attacks Thunder from behind, slams her head into the, I believe into the mat. Thunder's back now. She's just getting her arm dragged around the ring. And then she was putting her into some submission called the greedy submission, I think. The Man in the Mask set. It looked like a choke / armbar kind of thing. Toni Storm comes running out. Gives this chick a lot of tough shots. Picks up the competitor. Gives her a German suplex. Gets her out of the way. Thunder Rosa comes in. Gets the Thunder Driver. Toni picks up the championship. I guess this is a sight. Maybe we're going to see Toni versus Thunder Rosa. I gave this match a 1.5 star. It was pretty sloppy. Nothing great. Dave, what'd you see?
Being a Thunder Rosa fan, I was kind of disappointed with this match. I kind of like the Marina Shafir. I like her approach. She's different. She has almost like a USC fighting style type of way. Like she even fights with her hands up, like she's gonna box or anything like that. So I kind of like her style. It's different, but it didn't mesh right with Thunder. Thunder's more like a traditional wrestler, and I think she was trying to carry the match by leading her. It was a sloppy match. It was one of the worst matches I think I've seen Thunder do in a while. So I didn't like it. I don't know if it's because of Marina Shafir, but I wasn't too fond of the match. I was disappointed with it. I'm glad she won. I was expecting her to win. And even in the end, it didn't make sense because this chick comes in and does a finishing move to her. Like I didn't like that neither. It just didn't make sense. So
what are you grading it?
I give it like a 1.
1. All right, Jay, what do you say?
We saw basically
it was good.
A horrible shit show of a match. Thunder Rosa, I thought, was one of the best women wrestlers they have in AEW. I didn't see that tonight. I saw her fight somebody that looked like RoboCop's sister or something. I don't know. This girl was so green and so stiff, and her moves just looked like robotic. Even when she did this side tackle, it looked like it was from a fucking video game. I don't know. It just looked fucking weird to me. Yeah, and she did it twice. And I didn't like it. Her facials, I think she has to show a little charisma or something. It's just too cold. I get it. You're a problem. But Pac is a bastard and he shows expressions and emotions through his facials. This one, there's nothing at all. She did a horrible snap suplex. What about that gun wrench suplex she did on Rosa? Poor Rosa, that she landed pretty bad. They even announced it. Even Excalibur was like, wow, that was a pretty bad landing by Rosa. It was just delivered wrong. This person is completely green, should stay in elevation for I don't know how long. maybe 3 to 6 months just to get some experience before you go someone who gets Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa's Death Valley driver will look like shit. So there was nothing special about this match for Thunder Rosa, but she couldn't even carry this green girl over. And I wasn't impressed with Thunder Rosa. I feel like she keeps getting weaker every week, whether it's a promo last week or it's a match this week. She needs to step up. If not, they should just give that belt, relinquish it, put it in a tournament and get somebody else. I give it half a star.
Half a star from Jade. I'm not even going to argue with you, bro. After this, we get a promo from Jade Cargill and the Baddies. Interview with Tony Schiavone. Tony on duty again tonight. Jade says, big match. It seems to me no one can mind their damn business. Stokely comes out and says, you heard the queen. Statlander, you will fight Red Velvet at Rampage. I think he fucked up and said you're going to fight Red Velvet tonight. Did you guys catch that?
I didn't catch that. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta watch it again. But then Jade tells Tony to cut the shit. Her signature line now, apparently, every time she
talks to Tony.
I like that line.
Funny.
Yeah, I like that line. I'm good with it. Excalibur goes on his speedy rant listing all the matches in the next couple of days and weeks. I can barely keep up with what he fucking is saying. It's really hard. He talks really fucking fast. You can barely even understand the matches he's calling out. He's calling out so many fucking matches. The next fucking Darby Allin's gonna fight Kyle O'Reilly. He's gonna come back and he's gonna. I don't know what the fuck he's saying. He's going off. Then we get our main event of the night: Jon Moxley versus Kyle O'Reilly. But before this match is gonna start, we get the Black Adam trailer. Did you guys like the Black Adam trailer?
I saw it earlier.
The Rock was on AEW tonight, baby. Don't you fucking think?
You know, it kind of reminds me of like Scorpion King.
Scorpion King?
Know,
that's bad.
I can't.
Whoa!
I can't imagine. I can't imagine this guy Black Adam. I'm sorry. It looks weird with his facial. It looks a little weird, man.
I just hope it's better than like at least 40 of the movies. Or no, he's made about 80 movies. I hope this one's better than at least 40 of them. Is all I'm gonna say.
I mean, he's going all in on it, so I hope it's good.
Here's what I'll say. It's DC, so they're probably gonna make it tight. If it's anything like Shazam, it'll probably be a good time in the theater. Maybe nothing legendary. But I will say this. How many TV shows has The Rock had on TV now? He's had a few, right? A few different TV shows?
Few TV shows?
I think
he had Ballers, Young Rock.
Oh, well, yeah.
What else? He's been in other TV shows. He's had other TV shows. Had to, right? I'll say this, though. Peacemaker was better than anything The Rock has ever done. Peacemaker? Jay, you can fucking sit there with a stupid look on your face, but until you sit back and appreciate all 10 episodes of John Cena and Eagly, I don't want to fucking hear it. Peacemaker is the fucking
Star
man.
Wars guy, man.
You can't even name more than 20 characters in Star Wars. So shut your ass up, man.
I'm a Star Wars guy.
Oh, yeah? Then who killed Kyle O'Reilly? Kyle O'Reilly sounds like a Jedi, right? It's like Kyle O'Reilly should start coming out with a lightsaber.
You must love Cody Rhodes because he's the big Star Wars guy.
Maybe. Anyway, we get the match. We come back from commercial. The match starts with some ring walking and taunting by Kyle O'Reilly. Crowd was chanting, "Let's go Moxley." Obviously showing their support for Mox. Mox had the crowd from the beginning of the match. Textbook wrestling with nice takedowns. Kyle staying aggressive the entire start of the match, trying to keep John on the mat, working on his legs early on. Now we walking the ring again. John with a nice slap to the face of Kyle. Match keeps going back and forth with both men catching very nice, tough shots, kicks. Huge clotheslines for Mox in the corner. Now he goes for another move, but Kyle hits the drop kick to the knee. Now Kyle with a dragon screw. He tied Mox up into the ropes. Again, now he has Mox tied up in the ropes. Kyle to the top. A nice, beautiful flying knee to Mox's midsection. Looked like it was pretty stiff, though. 6 spot. Kyle continuing to work on the leg, connecting with huge forearms during the commercial break. Picture in picture. Now Kyle going back to the top rope. Moxley standing barely in the ring. He looks like he's about to fall over. He hits the top, sending Kyle crashing down into the turnbuckle. Kyle was going for like a move off the top rope. Moxley splashed into the ropes. Kyle goes falling down balls first. Now Mox on the top rope, hitting a huge suplex from the top rope as we come back from commercial. Now both men in the ring exchanging forearms and kicks to the legs. Now slaps from Kyle, headbutts from Mox. O'Reilly with a big boot and now a double boot, and both men are down. O'Reilly goes for an arm breaker, but Mox tries to put Kyle to sleep. Kyle breaks the hold by biting onto the ropes. Mox then kicks the ropes, which was a great spot. Kyle sold it very well. And then he hits the hardest clothesline I have ever seen Moxley hit in a match, in my opinion. I've never seen Dean Ambrose or Jon Moxley ever hit a harder clothesline than the clothesline I saw in this match. Now Mox with the hammer and anvil, padded in shots. Now Kyle back in control with kicks to the back of Mox's head. Now Mox with more hammer and anvil shots trying to break down Kyle O'Reilly. Mox goes for the paradigm shift. O'Reilly stops it. Now we get knees to the midsection. O'Reilly comes back with a knee strike of his own. And now another knee strike sending Mox to the mat. Mox with the cutter out of nowhere, getting the pop from the crowd. Mox then hits the pile driver, which looked incredible. But, Kyle countered that pile driver. Goes for a triangle sleeper. Now elbows to the crown of Mox. Caught in a huge ankle lock submission with Kyle flat on the floor. Now Kyle wraps up both legs. Mox now grabbing the mouth of Kyle and breaks the hold. Mox now picking up Kyle and is going for the pile driver. And yes, he connects it this time. Goes for the cover, but a weak lockup on the pin attempt. We get a kick out from Kyle. Men are now no selling punches. There are no selling suplexes. There are no selling kicks. They're passing out on top of each other in the middle of the ring. We start getting slaps galore. Now Mox with a sleeper against chanting, "This is awesome." And Mox with the knees to the head, a running knee. And now Mox goes for the paradigm shift and hits it. The match is over. 1, 2, 3. 5-star match. 5-star match. Jay, you go first. What did you think? What do you grade it? What did you think? Did you see something I missed?
Shit, man. 5-star. Fucking, I don't even know, man. Fucking crazy of you, but hey, that's you, man. That's your rating system right there. I see something different over here. Saw a great main event. I'm going to get to all the winner and everything and my whole prediction of what I was talking about earlier. But it was a good match. I like one part especially when Moxley was going for that pile driver, but then O'Reilly turned into like a triangle submission and then he's like switched it into a knee bar. That was a really great spot right there. That was a great sequence. I was also shocked that a Jon Moxley one-on-one match started in the ring. So that was very surprising. Kyle was working mostly on the left leg most of the match, but that's his style. There wasn't really nothing too much going on here. Moxley hit the nice pile driver. Then he got the knee into the paragraph shift. 1, 2, 3.
Don't worry, Dave. It's on purpose.
So this is my whole thing. Going back to the Casino Royale, I feel that Bryan Danielson should have won that Royale because I feel he could carry that company and he could put asses to seat. Now, I'm not saying Moxley can't do that, but let's face it, all the Moxley matches we have seen have been shit shows. I don't need to see shit shows with title matches, especially if I'm paying for it. I feel at this time, it's not Moxley's time to move the company moving forward. I feel we need something new. Now, if Kyle did it, I would have been cool with it, but we know he's not going to do it. So, I didn't like the outcome. I feel Bryan Danielson is a better ex-WWE guy to carry the company moving forward because Danielson versus Punk will drew you, forget about it. It could be 2 million lives. Who knows? They'll break records of all kinds. But I don't really not looking forward to see Punk versus Moxley, my opinion, to be honest. I would have went this route. They're going this route. This match is a 4-star, though. It's not perfect. That's what I give it. But Kyle is wrestler,
Four,
like I
four
said,
star is
rated.
hold on 1 second, boys. Yeah, I turned my camera back on so you guys can see what's going on. Yeah, no, 4 stars is a good rating, man. Dave, what are you giving this?
I'm in the same. I'll probably I wouldn't give it a 5, but I give it a 4.5.
4.5. Okay.
It was a good match. I like Jay said, I love those transition submissions that Kyle did, especially even when Mox tried to break out the one leg and then he grabbed his other leg and wrapped it up together with both legs. That's something I haven't seen, but that was pretty cool. The way he took the paradigm shift, he really took that paradigm shift really good too. So he really sold that finishing move.
Took the words out of my mouth.
For me, it would have been nice to see Kyle win, but it was obvious that Mox was gonna win. I mean, they had him just waiting for who was gonna fight him. He was rested, so it was almost like a given that he was gonna win. So that kind of takes away from it. But aside from that, it was a great match. Like I said, Kyle is winning me over. I'm becoming a fan, and I hope that they keep emphasizing him because he really shows that he has the ability to not only do it in the ring, but he's also coming out on the mic. So I hope this brings out more of him, you know.
No, Kyle O'Reilly's been impressive, man.
I want to say one thing. In matches, there's winners and losers. But if you looked how Moxley pinned him, you know he was saying something in them. And tonight, there was no losers. Kyle, I think, got the respect of Moxley. The way he pinned him, Moxley does not pin his opponents like that. So you know I was thinking the same thing. He got the respect right there. So Kyle did show everybody, and he showed Moxley tonight that he could hang with the tops.
Well, the match was awesome. We know it was awesome. I gave it a 5 because I didn't see too many mistakes, and I saw 2 guys go out there and deliver a hell of a main event that was well built up from beginning to end and last week along. So the match had build up. I had 2 guys going at it hard. One of them being a fan. I'm a fan of his, Kyle O'Reilly. I've been a big fan of all his work for a long time, especially now in AEW. Everything he's done in AEW is almost 4 to 5 star every time he gets in the ring. He's a solid performer, one of the best in the business right now. Kyle O'Reilly deserves everything he has coming to him, which is world championships, prestige, honor, fans, money, merchandising, and fucking fame. More than anything. People need to know Kyle O'Reilly's name. Like, for real.
You know, I'm gonna say one thing. You know, when Bobby Fish came to AEW, he was pretty freaking good too, man.
Oh, of course. Bobby Fish is good, man. There's nothing wrong with Bobby Fish.
He was a good heel. He was a good heel.
Bobby Fish is
until
legit,
Adam
dude.
Cole came and all that. He was a good heel when he first came to AEW.
Bobby Fish is legit, but Kyle O'Reilly's better.
Kyle
O'Reilly's
came
better.
on, he took over, man.
Oh yeah, I'm not doubting that.
It
I'm
was
just
crazy.
saying, let's not take away Fish.
I think at
Fish
this point,
could
Kyle
be a
O'Reilly's
singles
better.
guy.
He's better than Adam Cole, like bar none. Like it's not even fucking in question. Yeah, man.
I definitely like Kyle in the ring better than Adam. I'll tell you that, man.
Oh yeah, Adam's better on the mic.
On the mic,
Adam's better. Yeah, but in the ring, it's not even comparable anymore, Jay.
Yeah.
Kyle O'Reilly has surpassed Adam Cole. Yeah, man.
I'm an Adam guy, man.
Boy, Adam's gonna take a fucking out from Kyle O'Reilly one
Kyle,
day.
you know, Kyle looks more believable in the ring. I don't know. That's just my take. I love Adam on the mic.
His
Maybe
approach,
that's what it is. He's
like
technical
a team
wrestler.
Malenko.
So.
his approach to the game right now is
Team
awesome, though,
Malenko.
bro. I love his work. Like I said, big fucking fan. I actually would have been happier if he would have won the match tonight. I almost gave it a 4.5 star just because he didn't win the match. But I was like, that's biased. Let me not grade the match based on the result. Let me grade the match based on the work.
Too. So.
I
Real
just
quick.
think.
Go ahead. What do you think?
I just think we needed to see a new face. That's just my whole opinion.
I agree with you, man.
It's Moxley's era.
I agree with you.
I think he still went over, though. It's not like he lost, but he still
Jay
went
said
over.
it already. There was no loser in tonight's match. They both came out looking better than ever. They both came out being stars. that's the way it ended tonight. The start of the show could have been 100 billion times better. It could have led into so many more different storylines. They could have used this show to tie in storylines for the next 6 months easy. But they didn't take advantage of that. Instead, they just threw in a bunch of fucking random fucking bums that I didn't appreciate. And I would have rather seen stars going at it tonight, trying to compete for the top prize. You know, don't call it the top prize in the world of wrestling when you have the Gun Club competing for it. That's all I'm going to say on it. All together, I give AEW a 4-star tonight. The show was a 4-star show.
I give it about a 3.
Because it still had hype, and the main event lived up to the hype. And, again, you got Pac. The Pac match was unfucking real. I mean, unfucking real. Which gets into my next subject. Real quick, before we call it a night. I'm predicting the main event for the new championship is going to be Malachi Black versus Pac. And I want to know who you guys think is going to come out on top in that match. Who's going to be the new All-Atlantic champion?
I think Miro's in the video.
You think Miro's going to
win? Who else is in it?
Miro, Ethan Page. You had the winner tonight, Pac, and then you have Malachi Black, who's going to be fighting. He's going to be fighting Penta, and then you're going to have a couple of New Japan guys. So I'm already eliminating the New Japan guys. Miro's probably going to obviously beat Ethan Page, but I think Death Triangle is going to screw Miro, and Pac is going to get the win somehow and move on to the finals.
If it's not Miro, it's just a waste of a comeback.
Well, Miro should be going after the real gold, though. Enough of these secondary titles for Miro.
I love this
Miro needs to be.
You gotta remember they're still sticking to the record thing. So since he just returned, he's not number 1 contender.
Well, you know what? A week ago they had Wardlow ranked number 1 in the fucking world, and then all of a sudden, because CM Punk gets injured, somehow Jon Moxley becomes number 1 in the world. Real fucking convenient, Tony Khan.
That's what I don't like.
Piece of shit.
I felt Brian Danielson.
I guess that's what they threw in that story where they're like he didn't want to compete unless it was Punk.
All right, well, answer my question. If it ends up being Malachi Black and Pac, who are you taking?
None.
Dave, you?
It's between them two. Damn.
You don't even want to see it.
I would like Pac to win, but
I want Pac to win. Pac needs to have a title run of some kind, man, because he's in his prime right now. They need to take advantage of that. He's a great competitor. One of my favorites, to be honest. Anyway, that was AEW for tonight. Next week, we're going to have some matches. I'll be back here on Friday night covering SmackDown and Rampage, even though Rampage's card looked pretty fucking weak. Especially because we're going to see Hookhausen again. Terrible.
Didn't they? I thought they announced a pretty good match. What was the matches they're going to have?
Scorpio Sky.
Remember what matches?
Eddie Kingston and this guy, Jake Hager. I can't believe Dave just said it's a good match. He can't remember the match, but it's a good one.
I don't remember the end. Like, I remember
hey, what's going on, man?
I just can't recall.
Shout out to Shaq. Shaq is watching the stream. What's going on, Shaq? Dave probably told him, yo, watch the show, man. I do it with George.
He's probably agreeing with me.
He might be agreeing with it.
Brian Danielson should be carrying this company. Brian Danielson and Punk.
Well, Brian wasn't even there. They didn't even speak about him.
Nah, they screwed up. They fucked up the whole show tonight, man. Daniel Bryan should have, like I said, there should have been 10 different people in that battle royale. They could have set up so many fucking storylines. They fucked up on the opportunity to just set up so many chapters into rivalries, into building people's careers. Like, because of this whole thing, it's big news that CM Punk got fucking, hurt and he had to have surgery. It's big fucking news. So anything you do to follow up this news is big news. People are going to listen into it because now we don't know who the AEW champion's going to be. And instead of taking full advantage of all this shit, taking full advantage of the opportunity to just set up quality feuds for the future, which is then going to help people become famous, help people get practice storytelling. Because at the end of the day, that's what this is all about. It's about storytelling. And Tony Khan dropped the fucking ball massively on storytelling tonight live on TBS because he didn't have enough clout to keep the show on TNT. This has been Wrestling with Savage. This is Jay. Jay's that way. This is Jay. Dave's down there, right? No, that way. Make sure you like. Make sure you comment. If you have any questions, I don't always respond to people that talk in the live chat because this is a show. I'm not here to cater to your needs or your questions. I am here to give you the bottom line on pro wrestling with my two friends who know wrestling almost as good as anybody I know. So that's it. That's why we're here. Again, Jay, Dave, thank you for being here. We would like. Shaq made a good comment. I agree with Shaq. He said he would really like to see more energy from the other guys. Wow. How do you feel about that, Dave? Dave, how do you feel about that?
I'm awake still, so that's.
He said I'm awake still. Jay, how about you? I think Jay has some energy, but yeah, maybe you could have a little. If Jay has too much more energy, it might not end well on his end. I think he has to keep the energy at a certain level.
You're saying that you didn't see the whole episode because I had the whole energy of
I think you have good energy, bro.
By these two guys, so I was defending my ass for most of this episode. So please rewind it, watch it, hit the like button, and follow us again because you will definitely see my ass get mad with it.
Well, you guys have great personalities. I think you do. Shaq even thinks you guys have great personalities. And we'll be back here for Friday Night SmackDown and AEW Rampage. Thank you for watching episode 37. Check out the website, wrestlingwithsavage.com. Follow on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, and make sure you catch all my exclusive content on TikTok. I have over 12,000 followers. It is growing daily. The content is incredible. It's the only place you can get the content. You won't see it anywhere else. It's Wrestling with Savage on TikTok.
Oh yeah.
I got 0 followers. Because I don't have it.
Me too. I don't have it.
1, 2, 3, right there, you live at the gym. A last ride straight to hell, a tombstone, a choke slam. Here to give it to you raw. This is Wrestling with Savage.